Hello and welcome back to the port. I'm the Gunner from Major, and this is a review of the Russian Tier 3 destroyer, the Izyaslav. Now this is a game of capture the base on rear. Looking at the other team, I see 2s and 3s. Nothing in particular to mention. All their destroyers are German destroyers, so forward firing torpedoes, just the one battleship, and then only 2 sonar cruisers to bear in mind. So spawn in the centre, moving out to the right flank, where the battleship is. So the Izyaslav, the survivability wise of her, she has pretty average HP in comparison to the other tier 3 destroyers, and her armour values also look quite average for her tier. Artillery wise, quite average range. We've got 5 4-inch guns. Now these are quite small calibre, but we seem to have quite reasonable gun traverse speed, and out of the tier we have the second best DPM. The only destroyer that beats us is the Clemson. That's surely just down to rate of fire and number of guns. So now I've got that Phoenix on my left, so I'm just going to see what I can do with him. And then just remember to always try and get some torpedoes out, so one there, one a bit further back, and then one a bit further back still. And use that engine boost. Switch to HE. Torpedo wise, the torpedoes are actually quite a small calibre. They do quite a low amount of damage due to their small calibre, however they do also reload quite quickly. They're the quickest reloading torpedoes at this tier. In comparison to basically reload time per torpedo in the launcher, we seem to be able to do it about 13 seconds per torpedo, whereas all the other nations seem to be looking at about 21-22 seconds per torpedo. Maneuverability, we're among the fastest, but we do have the largest turning circle and the slowest to respond rudder. So, like, we're fast in a straight line, but when it comes to dodging and stuff like that, then we become a bit of an issue. Oh, he's gone. Concealment wise, we have the worst concealment for the tier, so that's not really in our favour, unfortunately. It means that anything that we come across, we're going to end up being spotted first, especially say like against enemy destroyers. Consumables wise, we have 2 smoke and 2 engine boost. The smoke screens are very similar to the Japanese, with a 20-second duration. That's how long it takes to lay the smoke screen, and then a 76-second dispersion, which is basically how long the smoke screen will sit around for, and then a 240-second reload. When it comes to the engine boost, again we've got 2 of these, and they add 8% to your engine speed for 120 seconds. This basically means that we should be going from about 35 knots up to 37.8 knots, subject to what boosters we're using and stuff, and maybe in commanders and inspirations. So this flank is being a bit interesting. Managed to kill the cruiser went, but looks like we also lost a lot of the ships ourselves, especially on the other flank. Now I've got this Kaiser lingering around, and he is in torpedo range, so I'm thinking I might just continue the turn, get my torpedoes around to the other side, and see if I can maybe try and do a stealth torpedo. Now trying a stealth torpedo with the Russians is nigh on impossible sometimes because of their large detectability and very short torpedo range. However, if you can take advantage of opportunities like this, where you're obscured from the enemy for a certain period of time, you can, if he doesn't see that torpedo hit the beach, achieve a stealth torpedo. So let's see if we get any results out of that. 4 torpedoes, 7 torpedoes, and 4 floodings. So I'm not really expecting the Kaiser to have much health left over after that. If I can, I would like to try and monopolise on that amount of damage that I've done to him in order to try and finish him off. I know he's going to be around here somewhere, so we're going to have HE loaded because, oh good lord, hello. Well, more torpedoes are ready, so we'll just get those out. and then we'll quickly switch to Kaiser to see if we can set fire. There we go. Back to the laboratory to see if we can find a citadel. And we're expecting it in there somewhere. Not quite. We're getting penetrations, but they're not finding the citadel. Oh, there. Well, he's gone. I'm not really expecting much here. I mean, at the moment, most of our team has snowmanned, so we're almost looking at probably dying soon. However, against the Svetlana, we do have torpedoes back already, so this is quite nice with the Izyaslav. It's the ability to get torpedoes out quite a lot. Now I'm going to let a smoke screen and see if I can just get some AP into the side of the Svetlana. There we go. So that's quite an interesting thing. You can always find their citadel quite quickly, and I might even be able to get rid of him because of the rate of fire we can chuck down. Very close. One more volley if we've got it. There we go. And we're gone. So that kind of showcased some of the things that you can do with the Izyaslav, or as I keep accidentally calling it, the Izyaslava. So you have small caliber guns, but because of that you have a good rate of fire. Because of the cruisers at this tier, they're quite weak, so if they're broadside to you, you can get consistent citadels. Torpedoes, quick reload, but slow. Low damage output, and because they're short range and your large detectability, not a very good stealth torpedo range. But it's only tier 3 at the end of the day. It's the base level of most of the objectives that we get in this game. So, seem to have done pretty alright there. A good jump in XP between myself and the second player. Made a pretty penny at the end of the day as always. Well, that's the Izyaslav. As always, the commander build and the mods that I've used for this game are down in the description. And if you like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe. I'm the Galloping Major, and back to the port.